pretty sky this morning. Never any filters on the photos. Amazing. Start with your posture and on your back with your legs uncrossed. Get comfortable. Maybe your bed or the sofa, the floor, the recliner. Comfortable and aware of yourself. And maybe any tension that's waiting for you to notice. And when you notice it, breathe to it. Bringing what it needs with the breath and releasing what needs to go on the out breath. Breathing in through both nostrils. Magic nose that filters and warms and humidifies the air. Pull it down. When you pull it down, the diaphragm moves down and causes your belly to round up. And keep pulling. Keep pulling the air in and allow your rib cage to rise and your chest to swell, and then spill it out, either through the nose or the mouth, or both, and all the way to the bottom. And your belly button moves back towards your spinal column. A long, whole, complete breath. Releasing and relaxing on each complete breath. Roll your eyes up. Put them right between the eyebrows, about a ½ inch up and a ½ inch in. That eye that sees within. Two directions. Inside, looking out, or outside, affecting to the inside. Try it both ways. When you're inside and looking out, you're an observer. And outside, what's going on in this crazy world begins to make its way inside. So we practice rolling our eyes up and going in and relaxing and breathing and finding that calm space inside. Where we can look at what's around us from that place of calm. And we practice with the breath and with our focus and our mantra and all the tricks we can come up with to find that calm, quiet space inside. Peace, some call it. This morning, let's practice our exercise that we do where we have points on our body that we breathe to. And we'll do the upper body this morning. You can do the whole body. Let's just do the upper body this morning and build our technique. There's enough movement to capture the attention of a roving mind, and we can train it to become inward and orderly. When we do this exercise, we affect the physical body. We work deeply on the nervous system. The points that we travel along are vital nerve-rich points in the body that help to balance subtle energies and increase mental harmony as we do it. We're also training our mind to be one-pointed, directing our attention for a definite period of time to each point along the way. We shift our mind and our direction inward. The suggestion is to practice it twice in a row every day. Let's do it this morning. doing it once and then repeating it immediately. Comfortable and relaxed, using your whole body breath, rounding up all the way, and then letting it flow out and emptying all the way. And start with the point between your eyebrows. Roll the eyes up and breathe right to that point. Inhale and exhale. And then slide your attention down to the hollow at the base of your throat. And again, use the breath to that point. And then slide to the right shoulder joint and breathe. And slide to the right elbow joint and breathe. And slide to the middle of the right wrist and breathe. And flow out to the tip of the right thumb and breathe. And to the tip of the index finger and breathe. To the tip of the middle finger, breathe. To the tip of the fourth finger, the ring finger, and breathe. And now to the tip of the small finger, the pinky, and breathe. And now back to the wrist joint and breathe, focusing at each point. Now the right elbow and breathe. And the right shoulder joint, breathe. Back to the hollow of the throat and breathe. And now over to the left shoulder and breathe. And the elbow joint and breathe. And the left wrist and breathe. And the tip of the left thumb and breathe. And the index finger, breathe. The middle finger, breathe. The ring finger, breathe. The pinky finger, and breathe. The left wrist, and breathe. The left elbow, and breathe. The left shoulder, and breathe. The hollow of the throat, and breathe. And now the heart center, and breathe. And the right nipple, and breathe. And back to the heart center, and breathe. And over to the left nipple, and breathe. And back to the heart center, and hold there and breathe. That long breath, full and complete. Maybe your left hand on the center of your chest and your right hand on top as you breathe. And pull the breath in, pull it all the way. And when it's all the way to the top, take in 3 sniffs. And exhale out, all the way down to the bottom, and then 3 puffs to let go of the last bit of air. And breathe in again and go to the top and sniff. And this time on the exhale, the long sigh that's loud. Ah. Good. Now let's do the pointed exercise again. Comfortable. Eyes rolled up to the third eye, that point between the eyebrows. And breathe to that point. And let the breath go, and then bring your attention down to the base of your throat. Breathe to the base of your throat. Out to your right shoulder. Breathe. The right elbow joint. Breathe to the right elbow joint. And now the wrist, the right wrist. Breathe right to the center. And then to the tip of the right thumb and breathe. And then the index finger. And breathe. The tip of the middle finger. And breathe. And now the ring finger. Breathe. And now the pinky finger. And breathe. Back to the wrist joint. And breathe. Up to the elbow joint. And breathe. And now the right shoulder joint. And breathe. And to the hollow of the throat. And breathe. And now over to the left shoulder. And breathe. Down to the elbow joint. And breathe. Down to the wrist. And breathe. To the right thumb. Breathe. To the index finger. And breathe. And the middle finger. And breathe. The ring finger. And breathe. The pinky finger. Breathe. Back to the wrist joint. And breathe. To the elbow. And breathe. To the shoulder joint. And breathe. And back to the hollow of the throat. And breathe. Down to the heart center. And breathe. Out to the right nipple. And breathe. And back to the heart center. And breathe. And out to the left nipple. And breathe. Back to the heart center. And breathe. And hold there and breathe your full, complete breath. Your eyes rolled up, your focus within. Stay for a while if you'd like while the birds and bulls sing. And may the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.